Welcome to the Panther Pause, your source for literacy professional development in 3 minutes or less. We've been discussing engagement and motivation and synthesizing the research to come up with 4 central themes. I'm going to talk about active learning this week. The research shows that students who are active participants within the classroom are more likely to be engaged, motivated, and have positive academic results. So what is active learning? If you try to look it up on Google Scholar, you'll get about 4.6 million articles that try to tell you what it is. So to summarize, there's 2 major camps. First, there's those who think of active learning in terms of cognitive actions. Are students cognitively involved? Are the tasks being given to them cognitively complex? So thinking about Bloom's taxonomy, that would mean are students active in terms of doing the upper level Bloom's taxonomy tasks like analyzing and creating, or are they passive learners in that they are just defining, describing, and otherwise regurgitating information? So active is related to cognitive complexity. But there's another approach that thinks that active learning has to do with what the students are physically doing or engaging with within the classroom. That means, are they collaborating with other learners? Are they solving problems that don't have solutions? Are they working cooperatively on authentic products? So what is active learning? Is it based on cognitive complexity, or is it based in interaction and collaboration? Well, the answer, as best I can tell, is both. Active learning means students are both cognitively engaged and also socially engaged. So active learning would look like real-world application, not things that are only isolated problems within that one class. Additionally, active learning is where students take on more and more responsibility for their own learning, having to figure out what resources to use, what solutions to apply, as opposed to a class where the students are dependent completely on the teacher for learning information and selecting content. Additionally, active learning relies on more intrinsic motivation, such as having a real-world audience, whereas passive learning relies on extrinsic motivation to get students to complete work. And active learning is going to be cognitively complex versus less cognitively complex. This can look very different depending on what classroom you are in and what discipline you're teaching. O'Neill and Pinder-Grover help to create an active learning strategy grid to show you what is more active versus more passive. If you're interested in learning about experiential learning, jigsaw discussions, or inquiry-based learning, feel free to visit me or email me with my contact information below. I'd love to share those strategies with you and help you design one for your classroom. Thanks for pausing.